Welcome back to the Griot. It is Pride Month, so we have to give the Queen of Bounce some flowers. Wherever Big Freedia goes, you know it's going to be a good time. She's back on our screens, and her hustle is off the charts as usual.
We don't have the money to be shelling out for any of these endeavors. If you want to know the quickest way to cut expenses, it'd be payroll.
Who y'all suggesting that we cut?
Devin and Crystal.
Getting rid of my man or my sister? She must be crazy.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm not no option.
Well, I didn't say you was an option.
Well, it's in your head.
No, it's not in my head. Whatever, girl. I'm tired of y'all with all that, girl. Look, whatever, girl.
From tearing up the dance floor to shaking up the business world, Big Freedia is back. The Queen Diva's new show takes viewers along for the wild ride as she tackles new ventures in a hotel, a record label, and even a cannabis line. Joining me now is the hardest twerking diva in the business, Big Freedia, the rapper, the entrepreneur, the TV personality. She's all right here with us on the Griot. So good to see you.
How you doing? Glad to be here.
I'm great. I'm great. Talk to me about the new show.
Big Freedia means business. You know, I am doing a new show that will, you know, display all of the different businesses that I have. The cannabis line, the hotel, the record label, the eyewear line, the makeup line, you know, the press-on nails. I'm doing, you know, my thing right now, and I'm just so excited to get, you know, a chance for the world to see, but also to, you know, inspire young people to want to do a business and open their own business.
How did you get this hustle ethic that you have?
Well, my mom and my stepdad, they always hustled to make sure that we had and to survive, you know, growing up in New Orleans. And so I just, you know, really watching the people around me just gave me the hustle that I have.
Yeah, well, I see it. And you take on so many things. You have a kind of courage and an adventurousness that I really appreciate as well. How do you decide, like, what venture you want to get into? Like, you said, I'm going to do nails, I'm going to do music, I'm going to, you know, open up this, you know, start that. How do you decide?
Kind of all the things that relates to me, you know. You know, I do music, I wear nails, I wear eyeshadow. So all the things that kind of relate to me. I stay in nothing but hotels everywhere I travel at. So I kind of wanted to do things that all already is a part of my life and, you know, brand myself around those certain things.
That makes a lot of sense. I hear Warren Buffett, you know, the billionaire, talk about what he invests in. And he talks about things that make sense to him, things that he uses. So he connects his business to the things that, you know, are in his world. It sounds like you're doing the same thing. That's some brilliant advice. Now, your voice is a voice that so many of us know. It's been featured in so many songs. Now you're working with Lil Wayne. You got a new album coming out. Talk to me about what we can expect from your project.
Oh, it's a special project. It's, you know, I'm going back to me being the younger Freddie, growing up in New Orleans until currently now to being Big Freedia, and just taking it back from old school hip hop in New Orleans and old school bounce, you know, to bigger bounce, you know, some new sounds, some new adventures that I'm taking, and just really, you know, exploring and expanding the sound of bounce music. I have Faith Evans on the album. I have Sung Ye. I have Kelly Price, Lil Wayne, Boyfriend, Soul Rebels. And I'm just excited about all the different collaborations. And, you know, I did a lot of the music when COVID hit. So I just was in my space where I wanted to do something that will keep my mind at ease. And we started making some music.
Man, how hard is it to get somebody like Lil Wayne to do a track? Because, you know, he makes a lot of music, but he also goes underground a lot, and he don't just, you know, make music with everybody.
Well, you know, we both from the hometown, and this is something that we're definitely doing for our city and for the culture. And I think it's also allowing Lil Wayne to step up in to represent for, you know, the LGBTQ community as an ally, and he, you know, respects our community as well. So that's my brother, and I'm very appreciative of him doing this collaboration with me.
Man, you just so you've been playing in my car all weekend. My 1-year-old loves Gracie's Corner, and I heard the Roll 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 Your Boat Bounce remix, and so we've been playing that all weekend. How'd you get mixed up with that?
Well, Gracie teams reached out to me and they wanted me to be a part of this song. And I was like, hell yeah, I love Gracie and I love the kids. I'm already working on a kids book and a kids project. So this was perfect timing that Gracie came and wanted me to do something with her.
Oh man, well I love the song and I love what you're up to. How do you, if you had to choose, I know you don't want to choose, but if you had to choose, you know, what would you rather be doing? Was it dancing, rapping, or being an entrepreneur?
I think, you know, dancing for sure, doing music, you know, it is what I love. I mean, it drives everything else. I mean, it's just a time where I can get on stage and be free and I can connect with my audience and we give each other energy back and forth. And there's no more special moment than when you can hear a room or arena or you know, any space where people are screaming and hollering your name for you to come on stage. It's one of the best feelings in the world.
When did you know that this is what you want to do, that this is who you want to be?
After Katrina, I really, you know, got in my mind, and after being displaced and trying to rebuild the culture of bounce music in New Orleans, I definitely said after Katrina that I was going full force and there was no looking back.
Well, you definitely haven't looked back. You are doing so much and you're doing it so well that we're just proud of you. That's all I can say is how proud we are of you.
Through the grace of God, that's the only way I'm able to do this.
I know that's right. What's next for you, though?
What's next? I mean, bigger bounce, more music, of course, you know, working on a new project, and it may be a gospel project or it may be the kids project. One or the other. I'm working on both of those at the same time, but also to continue to work on the space for the hotel, expanding the eyewear line and the makeup line, you know, so it'll be the next batch of things that I'll be doing. And I may be opening another new business for season 2, a Big Freedia Means business, maybe 3 or 4 businesses.
3 or 4. Oh my God. All right. So we got to watch the show to find that out. But before we watch the show, we're going to listen to the album. Everybody, make sure you check out Big Freedia's new album. It is fire. You do not want to miss it. Also, check out Big Freedia Means Business. It airs Wednesdays on Fuse.